Good afternoon. I'm standing here today, and actually I'm facing three challenges that I'll share it with you. First challenge is speaking English, and this is a big challenge for me, and especially in front of a lovely audience like you. Second challenge is to summarize my career within 10 minutes. That's, it's not easy. And the third challenge actually is to make you inspire and to feel good with what I'm going to say. So let me start telling you first about my personal story. I grew up as a minority within a minority within a minority in Israel. I am a Christian Israeli Arab who live in Druze village. I don't know if you know what means Druze in Israel. It's a minority in Israel. They are a minority within the Arab Israeli, that the Arab Israeli are minority within the Jewish country, that the Jewish country is a minority within the Middle East. So I say always I am a minority within a minority within a minority, and this is my strength. I will say I became an industrial engineer and worked my way to work in Delta Galil with very limited ambitions. Delta Galil is one of the largest underwear manufacturers, textile company, one of the largest private label manufacturers worldwide, produce for the big companies in America and in Europe. And like most young Arabs in Israel, I had 5 fears. I had many fears. One of the fears is dreaming big, that we have fear to dream big as a minority. We have a fear of failure. Fear of failure is one of the most really frightening things that we have, that we believe that we will never have second chance. So we fear of fail. Third fear is fear of government, that we believe maybe government will not really help us. The third fear is fear of banking, that we believe banking are not helping entrepreneurs within Arabs and not giving them all the finance need that they need. Fourth fear is not to have success stories, that we have no mentorship and others. So there is many fears that looking at it, it is really makes us with limited ambitions. I was fortunate and lucky to have Dov Lautman, I don't know if you know the name, the owner of Delta, to be as a boss and as a mentor and as a godfather for me. He passed away a year ago. This guy, I was lucky because he empowered me. I was lucky because he made me overcome my fears. I was lucky because he treated like an equal. That is very important. I learned that sky is the limit with him and how to dream. I learned how to turn my weaknesses into strength. I rose to become the number 2 person for him. And number 2 person is managing 15,000 people within 15 different countries worldwide and working with the largest in the world. When I left Delta, after Dov sold the company in 2008, I felt confident enough to reinvent myself. I felt I needed to help create jobs on the Arab sectors where jobs were few. After textile being closed in Israel and moved to others, and I was one of the reasons to close factories in Israel and to move them to different countries, so I felt painful about it. I felt that these jobs must be more upscale, of exploit the talent unemployed in Israel, most Arab, but also Russian Jews and others. I have done what many thought was impossible. I created Babcom. Babcom is a services company that give call center services to big companies in Israel and QA software services. It's 6 years exists in January 2009. Today we employ 2,000 people in Israel. 2,000 people, 60% Arabs, 40% Jewish. We employ Muslims, Druze, Christians, Cherkas, Jewish, Orthodox ladies, Orthodox men, everything as one family. We created a one-family business that the potential is huge to carry on and to grow and to become very shortly 5,000 employees. There are brilliant Arab young people in Israel who have not been part of the startup nation. Israel is a startup nation. 20% of the country are Arabs. We've seen before, many exits. How many exits we've seen for Arabs? There is none. How many really startups? Why is that? And this comes for the same reasons that I felt in that time with the 5 fears. So as we say, they have the potential, but they don't know it. They are afraid to dream. And those who dream, they don't know where to start. And those who start and who know where to start, they don't have the resources. This is why I created Takwin Labs. Takwin Labs, together with my 2 friends, Jaime Perez, the son of Shimon Peres, and Ariel Margalit from JVP, and Itzik Fried, who's sitting here as the CEO of Takwin Labs. Takwin Labs is incubator and fund, $20 million fund that we are in the middle of the fundraising to help entrepreneur Arabs to find themselves, to give them the hope, to give them the resources, to give them all what they need to be able to grow and to become as companies that we believe in one day we will be able to make some good exits. I don't want to say that I promised that, but I said that I believe within the next 5 years I can see many good exits within the Arab sectors that will be happening in Israel, and not small exits. I believe it will be big exits. We see the potential. We see how we will do that, and I believe that 100 million and above, we will start to see exits from our world. The incubator will be hosting mainly for startups for internet, media, mobile application worldwide, and focusing on the Arab country for Arab-speaking language, that there's 400 million people speaks Arabic, and we have the advantage to be connected to the best technology in Israel and to know the language and the mentality, and we will be able really to give the best of the best to the country. So I want to say for the end that really the potential is huge. It is a win-win formula. It's a win-win situation. It's a win. It's good for the Arabs in Israel. It's good for the Israeli economy. It's good for the coexistence. And it is good for reaching out to the border, to the broader market in the Arab world, and as one step toward peace. Thank you very much.